Welcome to Mischief Wargaming. I'm John and this is Blood Bowl. It's time for some more good old-fashioned sporting fun as the Hexaratl Sun Warrior Lizardmen team face the Necromantic Horrors of Darkmire Monster Mash. The Sun Warriors are able to use their new Kroxigor, Extra Chew, for the first time. This hulking lizard has the potential to do some real damage. The other Saurs are slow to gain any skills, which might cause a problem, while the skinks pose a risk of being fragile enough that even a zombie is a serious threat. But the lizardmen have mobility on their side. Darkmire is looking like a tough team to beat. They've yet to suffer any losses, and have one of the more dangerous players in the league with that werewolf. The zombies shouldn't be overlooked either, as they can take on skinks no problem, and Vinny Bones has Dauntless, which can allow him to stand up even to the Kroxigor. The coin flip is won by Hexaratl, who chooses to receive the ball first. Both is good, and the teams are set up. Before the ball lands, Nuatchpa makes their on-the-ball move. Darkmire kick off, and the kick-off result is brilliant coaching. But as the result is a tie, neither team gains a free reroll. After it lands, the play begins. Nuatchpa picks up the ball and makes a quick pass to Zir. Zir needs to use a reroll to catch the ball. Extra Chew makes their first play, passing their bonehead roll and blocks Bobby Childtomb. They knock the flesh golem down, stunning him. Akan Cho then blocks Pain Rooney, but a both down result ends the Lizardmen turn. After Rooney gets back up, Bones, Terra, Henri, Flystone and Lampard move in. Gareth Whale blocks Cottlechark, but only pushes the Saurus blocker back. The other Wraith blocks Yotzul Yi, but only manages to push them back. Ghoul Skulls moves in, before David Barkham blitzes Yotzul Yi. The Saurus again only push back. Barkham's Frenzy leads to another block, which is an attacker down. Darkmire have to dip into their very limited rerolls to instead just push the Saurus again. Kroxigor blitzes John Terror, shoving the zombie aside. Cuttlechak blocks Vinny Bones, but can only push them. The Skinks then all move in. The Kroxigor blocks Scary Omri, but both results are both down. Not wanting to use their only remaining reroll this early, both players are knocked down. I make a mistake throughout this game with armor rolls, as pointed out in the previous video. Check the description for details. So it's to choose armor breaks. Worse, the injury result is a knockout. The mighty Kroxigor is off the pitch for this drive. After that turnover, Vinny Bones blocks Seer, pushing the Skink back. Payne Rooney blocks Akan Cho, but another both down result leads to Darkmire using their last reroll, only for the result to come up worse. Rooney hits the dirt, his armour protects him, but another turnover is caused. Hexarattle may have just caught break with that, as Cuttlechak causes John Terror to stumble. Kroxigor tries to block Gareth Whale, but the Wraith's foul appearance stops them. Nuatspur dodges away, but even after their dodge skill reroll, trips and causes yet another turnover. Rooney and Terror get back to their feet, as Bones blocks Seer. The Skink Runner is pushed into the crowd, where they're stunned, so they're placed into reserves. The ball, having left the pitch, is then thrown in by the crowd. Dead Lampard blocks Yotsu Yi, but even with the assist, can only push the Saurus back. Barkham then goes in to pick up the ball, but he fumbles it, and with no rerolls left, another turnover occurs. Glottal Tor blocks Lampard, shoving the zombie aside. Crixad's Tlee causes John Terror to stumble, stunning him. Kroxigor manages to overcome their fear and blocks Gareth Whale, but can only push them. The Wraith's sidestep skill letting him choose where he's pushed to. Cottleshark then blitzes Whale. He passes the foul appearance roll and knocks the spirit to the ground. Whale was stunned, but as he landed on the ball, that then scatters. Heatso goes to pick up the ball, but needs to use Hexaousel's last reroll to do so. They then dodge away. Finally, a turn that didn't end in a turnover. Skulls and White move in. Bones blocks Olmox, the Skink's dodge skill preventing them from stumbling. Rooney knocks Akam Cho down. But the Saurus's armour holds. Bobby Charlton blocks Crixad's Tlee, but a both down result goes right back to causing turnovers. Kroxigor blocks Scary Omri, sending the zombie to the dirt. Yotsol Yi blitzes Vinny Bones, knocking him down, but his armour holds. Cottleshark blocks Barkham, causing the werewolf to stumble. Glottal Tor blocks the undead wood elf flystone, causing them to stumble. Once Bones, Terror, Whale, Henri, Barkham, Charlton and Flystone get back to their feet, Ian White blocks Noatpa, knocking the chameleon skink to the ground. Skulls dodges before blitzing Hitso. Knocking him down. The armor protects them, but more importantly, the ball is freed up. Olmox tries to catch it, but it fails, causing it to bounce a couple more times before coming to rest. Olmox then blocks at Skulls, but the Ghoul's dodge skill keeps him safe. Noatpa gets back up and dodges, needing to use his skill reroll and picks up the ball, regaining possession. Yotsuyi blocks Bones, causing the zombie to stumble. Kroxigor blocks Scary Henri, but both are downed. The zombie is fine, but the Saurus's armour breaks, and he's then removed as a casualty. Kroxigor suffers a serious injury, meaning they'll miss the next game and pick up a niggling injury. With things swinging in Darkmire's favour, Chaltoon blocks Kritzaz's study, knocking the Saurus down. Ian White blitzes Noatpa, choosing the both down result, as the Wraith's block skill will protect him. The chameleon's armour holds, but again the ball is free and is caught by the crowd. ball is thrown back in, and Skulls dodges before picking it up. They go for a bit of a risk as the Ghoul tries a long pass to David Barkham. The throw is unsuccessful and misses the werewolf, causing a turnover. Yotsul Yi chooses to blitz Vinnie Bones, causing the zombie to stumble. They then move in to put pressure on the ball. Gottlechark blocks Barkham, but can only push the werewolf back. Heatso blocks John Terror, knocking the zombie down. Glossal Tor blocks Flystone, pushing him back. Lastly, Akancho pushes Rooney, but the Flesh Golem's stand firm skill means nothing happens. The Ghoul blitzes Yotsul Yi, knocking the Saurus down and stunning them. Barkham blocks Gottlechark, sending the blocker flying. Barkham is able to use his claws to tear through Gottlechark's armour, stunning them. As he also landed on the ball, it bounces again. Charlton blocks Crit's hastily, but can only push him back. It's the final turn and a half, and it's highly unlikely Hexoatl can score. But Crixhastly blocks John Terror, pushing the zombie back. Glossal Tor then blocks Flystone, but with a both down result, the half ends for the Lizardmen. All that's left is for Barkham to pick up the ball and head towards the end zone. He needs to pass a rush check, but he scores a touchdown on the final turn of the half. Darkmire Monster Mash are winning 1-0. Off camera, the Kroxigor recovers from being knocked out. The teams are set up again and the ball is kicked. The kickoff result is changing weather. However, the result is still perfect Blood Bowl conditions, so the ball scatters before coming to land. Ghoul Skulls wastes no time in collecting the ball. The zombies, Henri and Lampard, move in. Ian White throws a block at Cottlchark, but can only push the Saurus back. Bobby Charlton does the same to Quicksand's Slee, to the same result. The rabid werewolf then blitzes Cottlchark. He manages to knock the blocker down, but their tough armour proving too much even for Barkham's claws. Vinny Bones uses his Dauntless skill to raise his strength equal to that of the Kroxigor. With the assist, he's able to knock the Mighty Lizard down. Once Cottlchark and Zoexter Chew get back up, Zer, Chrono and Hitso move in. Olmox dodges before blitzing Skulls. They can only push the ghoul back. Akam Cho attacks Gareth Whale, causing the ghost to stumble. Yotsul Yi then blocks Payne Rooney, knocking the flesh golem down. Darkmire start their turn by standing Rooney and Whale up. Then Skulls ruins everything by failing to dodge, despite his skill reroll. His armour holds, but he drops the ball and ends his team's turn. With this turn of fortune, Olmox goes to steal the ball. They need to use a team reroll, but the ball is picked up and they make a break for the end zone. Olmox makes use of their sprint skill, letting them make 3 rush checks instead of just 2. Which is just enough to reach the line, scoring a touchdown and tying the game up. Once again, the teams take their positions. The kickoff result is a quick snap. D3 plus 3 players, in this instance a total of 4, from Darkmire can move 1 space. Skulls picks up the ball as the zombies advance. White blocks Akancho, knocking the Saurus down. Barkham blitzes Olmox, but can only push the skink back. Even after a follow-up frenzy attack. Vinny Bones tries his luck against the Kroxigor again. He passes his Dauntless roll and causes the big guy to stumble. He manages to crack Wextachu's armour, stunning them. Gareth Whale throws a block at Glottal Tor, his block skill protecting him as the Saurus is knocked down. Lastly, Bobby Charlton pushes Crixaz to lead back. Cottleshark blocks Lampard, needing to use a reroll to avoid a both down result, instead just pushing the zombie back. Quick Sagitally blocks Chaltoon, causing him to stumble, but the golem is otherwise unharmed. Zir moves in to support Hitso, who blitzes skulls. Taking the both down result, the ghoul ends up stunned, while Hitso is fine. The ball is freed up, however. Darkmire respond with Ian White blitzing Zir, sending the skink flying. The armour breaks and they're knocked out. The other ghoul, Joe Heartless, picks up the ball. Barkham blocks Olmox, knocking them down. The werewolf didn't even need his claws as he tears through the skink's armour, causing a casualty. Worse news for Hexeratl, Olmox is dead. The Lizardmen's loss is Darkmire's gain, as a free zombie lineman is added to the Monster Mash roster. Gareth Whale blocks Glottal Tor, pushing them back. Hexeratl is not looking so great. A Saurus out with an injury, a dead skink, and their Kroxigor is thoroughly underwhelming so far. But they can still win this if they can steal possession. Hitso dodges before Kottelchark blitzes Lampard. The zombie is knocked down, but his armour holds. Yotsul Yi does the same to Scary Omri. Glottal Tor attacks Vinnie Bones, hoping to separate the dauntless zombie from the Kroxigor. Bones stumbles, but is unharmed. Quick Sagitally blocks Whale, but with only a push the Wraith is able to sidestep to where he wants to be. The dead rise to their feet before Heartless moves and makes a short pass to David Barkham. He needs to use the team's reroll to make it. but the throw is accurate. And the werewolf catches the ball. Barkham charges towards the end zone, needing to rush to make it, scoring his second touchdown of the game. Darkmire Monster Mash have regained the lead 2-1. With not a lot of time left, the best Haxwaltle can really hope for is a last minute touchdown and a draw. Things are off to a bad start as the kickoff result is a solid defence. D3 plus 3 Darkmire players, again 4 of them, are repositioned. I also forget about Nuatspa's on the ball skill. The Chameleon Skink picks up the ball. As the remaining Skinks move in to form a loose barrier. Glottal Tor blitzes Lampard, causing him to stumble. Zoexter Chew blocks Rooney, but nothing happens as the Golem's stand firm skill cancels out the push result. Akan Cho shoves Scary Henri back. Cuttleshark blocks Gareth Whale, but with 2 both down results, Cuttleshark hits the dirt as Whale's block skill saves him. After that turnover, Whale blitzes Heatso, pushing his skink back. But this opens up the field enough for Barkham to slip through, posing a major threat to the Chameleon Skink next turn. John Terror blocks Glottal Tor, pushing them back. Rooney blocks the Kroxigor, but can only push them back. The other Golem blocks Yotzul Yi, but with the best result being a both down, another turnover is caused. Nuatspa hands off the ball to Chrono. Who moves out of Barkham's reach with Zir. Crixaz blocks Flystone, causing him to stumble and opening the way for Chrono next turn. Akan Cho blocks Omri, knocking the zombie down. And stunning him. Glottal Tor attacks John Terror, knocking him down. And then knocking him out. Zwexter Chew blocks Rooney, causing him to stumble. Gareth Whale blocks Heatso. The attack pushes the skink into the crowd. Where they're left stunned and placed into reserves. Joe Heartless dodges. Before Barkham blocks Clottlchark, pushing the Saurus back, before causing him to stumble with the follow-up frenzy attack. Ian White blocks Yotzo Yi, pushing them back. Vinnie Bones then fails his Dauntless roll against Akan Cho, but thankfully for him, both results only see the Saurus push back. Time is swiftly running out for Hexaratl, so Crixaz Tali blocks Bones, pushing the zombie back. Krono makes a break for it, needing to use their dodge skill. They need to dodge 2 more times before they're free. Zir dodges to follow. Glottal Tor blocks Lampard, knocking them down. Lastly, the Kroxigor does absolutely nothing against Rooney. It's the final turn of the game and Darkmire needs to stop Krono. Heartless tries to dodge, needing to use his dodge skill to do so, and then blitzes Krono. With 2 push results, that's not good enough, so Darkmire use their last reroll. The skink has dodge, so stumble won't stop him, so Darkmire choose the both down result. Neither player is harmed, but the ball is free. Kroxigor wastes no time. They get back up and pick up the ball. They just don't have enough movement to reach the end zone, so need to use a rush. But a roll for 1 means Kroxigor trips. While the skink is unharmed, they fail to score a touchdown, and the game ends. Darkmire Monster Mash just managed to win the game, 2-1 against Hexarattle Sun Warriors. Hexarattle collect their winnings. Their MVP was Kroxigor, and lastly the team loses some dedicated fans. That was a bad game for the Lizardmen. Not only has Olmox died, they were also the skink looking to earn the most star player points. Kroxigor will miss the next game, and overall the Kroxigor left a lot to be desired. They spent half the game knocked out or stunned, and the other half doing absolutely nothing against the Flesh Golem. In terms of advancements, Kroxigor rolls for a random skill and ends up with the diving catch skill. I would have hired an apothecary, but a replacement skink is needed, so the team adds Yizuk to the roster. Here's how the team looks going into their next game against the Wildglade Wanderers. A solid victory for Darkmire Monster Mash as they collect their winnings. Their MVP was Pain Rooney. That was a close but resounding success for the Necromantic Horror. They didn't take any losses, and they gained a new zombie lineman, with the former skink Olmox being added to their roster. On top of that, with the winnings, the team hire a second werewolf, Jimmy Graves. The team choose to save their star player points, with a few players being pretty close to choosing a skill. Here's how their roster looks going into their 4th round game against the Green Shargerates. And here's the updated league standings. Darkmire move up the board, tied with the Sun Warriors. The Wanderers are still winning, but we'll see how things go after the next game. And that was Blood Bowl. As I noted earlier in the video, I made some mistakes, the main one being armour rolls that equalled the armour value weren't breaking the armour when they should do. The mistake was pointed out after this game was filmed, so it wasn't something I was going to be able to change, but it will be something I'll keep an eye on in future. I don't think it ruined the game or really hampered either team, as essentially both teams just got extra armour. Though next game I think the battered and bruised Wildglade Wanderers would really like some of that extra armour as they face the Borderland Bloodseekers. But we'll see if they can scrape by with another Pyrrhic victory. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and take care.